Hello, and since the All-Star video, the AFK method got patched, I haven't been able to upload, but today the update came out for Shindo Life, and I maxed out the bloodline, so I'm here to showcase that. But there might be a new method to the AFK that I might have found out that I will be releasing a video on once I can perfect it, or make it a viable strat, which doesn't include infinite mode. It's actually really easy. It's a lot easier than you think. And requires probably less units than what you normally need. Which will most likely be the next video unless Seven Toes comes out, but yeah. Let's get into it. I'll put these in order for you guys. Here's the mode. Remember, I'm using the reskin. So everything you're seeing, the eyes and stuff, the red, will not be the same if you get the normal one. The red will probably change, so with the moves. But I will first showcase the first move. Requirement is level 200 to 300. I think it's 200 first move, 500 second move, 700 third move. Cooldown for the first move, wood style ruby strike, 25,000 chi requirement. It uses the same mechanics as normal wood with gale tornadoes at the end. I might need to go to the normal log for that though to demonstrate its actual damage. It's pretty fast, a couple hand signs, not for me. Oh, if you guys want to use the private server, you can see it down there. It'll always be available. I don't think many people will join it though. Here we go. And Gale Tornadoes up here. It's going to be total 65,000 damage with mode, and here are my stats. Right here. With mode, so you can deduct. Second move. I think it's like a couple hand signs. It stuns them. It's also a block breaker, I've heard. And it gives you chi back. 53,000 damage on that one. It has it's called Ruby Dragon, 25,000 chi requirement, 25 cooldown. I'm pretty sure all of them are the same, except for this one, which has a 30,000 chi requirement. Ashura style Heavenly Barrage. This one also takes a couple hand signs. 77,000 damage. A couple hand signs on it. Really good. Here we have the block animation. Looks pretty nice. The mode can be unlocked at level 50, by the way. Here's the M1s, full in one combo, 42,650 damage. We have the E-Spec as a counter that replicates the second move. But the C-Spec is as normal. It would be one of these. For 84,000 damage, it does knock them back though. It does not keep them in place. I do believe it knocks them back. It does keep them in place. Correct me on this. The special, just counter. Lasts that long. 32-second cooldown. I didn't get to see how much that was, but you guys can check. And then the Q-Spec, just like Injure Akuma, will change the E-Special for this bloodline. It'll also drain so much mode. I'm pretty sure if you're max mode, you get a total of 60 seconds, a whole minute in this. You do get reduced damage, no stuns. You also are very elevated, so it's harder for people to do tight combos on you. Do allow pair combos, your M1s change and your E special changes. So here you go, running animation. Here's the M1s. If you didn't, 76,000 damage. If you didn't watch, 2, 3, 4, and then finally 5 hands come out. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'll wait for the thing to go away so I can show the E special. The E special, there you go. It hit for 70k damage total. And remember, the Q-Spec will drain a lot of mode. And as explained in the last video, the best way to level it up is to get it. If you're doing big bosses such as Tailed Beasts, you want to equip the final move of a Pulse Sand in the mode of shadow. If you can, I think candy cane works pretty well too. And not very, but it still works. You want to use the C-spec, it didn't hit the logs, but in the C-spec. And then the C, or the final move of a pulse sand. The reason they work so well is because each spike does individual damage, and normally knock them away when it's used. But since the tailed beast or whatever big boss you're fighting is so large, all the spikes hit at the same time, which is why the best way to use this is when they are far away and running towards you, so they get hit with every spike possible. And then if you're fighting a spawn boss, I suggest Xenodokai. If you don't, I'm pretty sure Ashen. Let me see, Ashen. No, Ash. I forgot what it's called. Oh, Kaijin. There we go. I'm pretty sure Kaijin works too. The final move of Kaijin might also work since it is the same mechanic as Xenodokai. Not as well as Xenodokai, but it can still work. And if you don't have any of those, another really good method is, what's it called? Typhoon and Tsunami. And if you don't know, Typhoon and Tsunami, when used together, you want final move and the 3 tornadoes. You can use these on big bosses, and it'll do a ton of damage. It won't do any damage to this log though. To make this do even more damage, you can equip clones. I don't get why clones work so well, but they do amplify the damage. I think I equipped the right ones, right? You want to equip multi-spawning clones, and I think it's because the tornadoes and the sharks hit more when the opponent is being hit. So more clones means more times the boss is being hit, which means more times the tornadoes and the sharks from the dome are going to hit, which just means the tornadoes are going to hit more because of the sharks, and the sharks are going to hit more because of the tornadoes, and they're just going to keep hitting more and more until finally the move runs out. Another good way to deplete bosses' health, this is for big bosses still, is Umpire Fan. Because normally, you can already see why. Because big bosses, they have such a big hitbox. Normally with this, it'll launch them up, do 15k damage per interaction. It has a decent AoE around, I'm trying to figure out, probably from that blue house to this part of the rock is around how large the AoE is on all sides. As you can see, 75k damage just for that small hitbox. But that is all for this video. I gave you guys some cool tips on how to grind. And if you're wondering what bosses I use, which you will, if you do this effectively, you will have to wait around 30 seconds per boss once you're done, is Kurama Gen 1 over there, and then PTS Rayon right here. But thanks again for watching. I hope to see you guys on the next video when I finally find the best AFK method for All Stars, since I pretty much failed last time in not reading the update too far. But that is all. I will see you guys next time. Or not. Or it can just not work. Alright. But I will see you guys next video. Peace.